Hello and welcome to Homework Club. We are on chapter 14, lesson 3, and the subject is hands-on model angles. All right, as always, I'm going to skip the homework helper section, but before we do, I'm going to use this model right here to show you something. When we're dealing with angles, think of it as dealing with a pizza. That's at least how I'm thinking of it. If I take the pizza and I cut it in the middle, straight line like this, what I would say I cut it in half, right? Because each of this section, like this piece, would be half. And the way I would represent it by 1/2, because this denominator, the part at the bottom, represents how many pieces we have. Well, if I cut it in the middle, I have 2 pieces, right? So that's a half. Now, if I take this and I cut it one more time like this, now I have 4 pieces, right? And so each piece represents 1/4, because 1 piece out of 4, right? So this is 1/4. Now, so if it's asking us, if they give us something like, here, and say, from here to here, is this more than quarter or less than quarter? Well, do you see it's smaller than a quarter of a pizza, right? So it's less than, this is less than quarter. If it's somewhere here, it's more than a quarter, but still less than half, right? Because this straight line would be half line. All right, let's do some examples so you would understand this even better. All right, so it's asking us to identify. It's asking us to circle the correct description of the measure of each angle. Make sure you're looking at the red angle description, because they might ask you what's the other one. So here, well, remember, if I cut it right in the middle and right in there, this is the quarter, right? And this is obviously less than a quarter, right? Which is, there it goes. It's less than the quarter line. All right. How about here? It's asking again. Don't look at this part. They're asking us this part. Okay. So again, if I cut it in the middle, like that, and I cut it again, like that, this is the quarter, right? Is this more than a quarter? Of course it is more than a quarter. It's still less than half, but more than a quarter, which is greater than a quarter turn. All right, let's keep going. I'm gonna cut this in half, and I'm gonna cut this again, and you can see here's the quarter line, and it's greater than quarter, but it's less than half, right? Less than half. No, it's not greater than half. It's less than half a turn, right? Because half a turn is all the way down here, and it hasn't made it. So it started from there, and it came down, but it didn't pass the half. All right, let's go to the next page and do something a little more fun. Okay, for this section, it's asking us to draw the angle, and that has each measurement. All right, so it's the opposite, right? The previous page was asking us to identify what the turn is. Now we have to draw it. All right, for a quarter turn, all right, let's always start with, a straight line going up. Okay, start from there. Now remember, it's asking us exactly quarter turn. Okay, that means if I take this all the way like this, and I cut it all the way like that, that is my quarter line. You see that? So this line right here, this is going to be perfect quarter, 1/4 of a pizza, right? That's my 1/4 of a pizza. So I'm going to use my red pen to indicate that I want to, this is the measurement, not the other one around. Okay? Make sure you represent, your angle like that as well. All right. For next one, again, do a straight line up to start with, and we have to represent a half. Oh, that was super simple, right? Once you cut the pizza in the middle, each piece becomes a half, right? So I'm just gonna make this line straight line, put a little arrow in here, and take my red pen. Either direction, let's do for fun. This one we're gonna represent as this side, okay? And we're gonna say that this slice is 1/2. half. Okay. If you guys want more example, more explanations, and if you think I'm going a little too fast, please post a question below the video. Also, if you think these are helpful, please subscribe. It will tell me if I should continue this or not. All right, let's go to number 6 now. If you'd like to get help with the rest of the problems in this lesson and every single lesson in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade math, please visit us at my-homeworkclub.com or simply click the link in the descriptions.